All right, welcome back to the Duck Call Room. We're here again. Shocker.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're here following a holiday weekend, so everything's good.
Yeah.
It's all a good time. I notice around the room, other than Si, we all look a little more sun-kissed than apparently we have been in the past. Si is still living in his house.
That's it, boys.
Not seeing the outside, and
That's right.
you know.
Well, hey, look,
What'd you do for the holiday weekend? Anything?
nothing.
Watch a Gunsmoke marathon or something?
I watched Grit, all the
Grit.
westerns.
Yeah, that's a good
When there
channel.
wasn't nothing on there that I'd already seen it. I went to Perry Mason.
I got news.
Watch him win the cases.
I would think that you've already seen everything on Grit, right?
No,
Oh,
I actually seen one the other day that I had never seen.
Was it good?
Yeah, but I seen a couple the other day. I just switched channels. Wasn't no good. Too slow. Didn't keep my interest.
How long does that take?
Well, hey, it's got to be active, okay? But hey,
I'm just saying, like-
PBS the other day saved me.
oh, here we go.
Okay, hey, they had about the Caribbean reefs systems.
Interesting.
Was it the
It was.
Was it the Caribbeans or the Caribbeans?
No, the Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Caribbean kind of fella.
And hey, they had a lot of pretty stuff in there on the ocean, on the reef.
Yeah.
A lot of
Anything you could eat?
Oh yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there's a lot of things that would eat you.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Hey, oh no, hey.
Oh, speaking of things that could eat you, Johnny D, did I send you that picture?
Yes, you did.
No, your boy Jase
Uh-oh.
caught a shark. I think it might
Oh,
have been.
down there while it was in Alabama.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was quite
Big
a
one?
spectacle, and he drew a crowd real fast. So there it is.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Oh, it's nice. That's me doing the old
Catch and release.
But let me tell you something about the sharks. You got to be real careful
Oh,
when you grab a hold of them
what
things.
you talking about?
No, every year we go to the beach for family vacation, and I still hadn't figured out the draw to the beach. I mean, why people would spend thousands of dollars to go sleep in a strange bed and sit out in sun and get burnt.
Yeah. And get sand in every orifice you've got.
That's right.
There it is.
That's
I was
it.
waiting for it.
Oh, hey, yeah.
And
Yeah.
half naked
there's-
women
there's
running around.
thousands
there.
of
Well, yeah.
gallons
I
of
mean,
water-
who's got
water.
time for that?
And you can't drink the
Yeah.
water.
Sounds like hell to me. All right, we've done the
Anyways,
spiel.
That's field seal. Though.
yeah, I'm with him on that. But I do it, just
Yeah.
try to keep my wife happy.
Hey, there it is.
But anyways, we decided, me and Jase decided we're going to try to catch these little pompanos, which are good to eat.
Oh, I caught one
You
of
know,
them.
if you're going to be at the beach,
Yep.
we're going to put up an umbrella, put up about 4 fishing poles.
That's a beautiful fish.
Oh, it is. So we got 4 pompano rigs out there, and pompano was not that big a fish. Well, big one's what, 5 pounds?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But they're
They
delicious.
are beautiful.
They're
Kind of
delicious.
like a saltwater crappie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are a
That's what it is.
fine table fare.
So we were sitting out there right after daylight, and one of his poles just started going, and I look up, and it looked like a small child just come out of the water. I mean, I say small. I mean, you can see it.
Well, hey,
that's about a what?
Yeah, 5-6 footer.
5 footer.
5 footer, yeah.
So, and he's got 20-pound line, 40-pound leader, mono.
That he got from the honey hole.
I did.
Yep, he did.
James pulled it up for him
Yeah,
the
boy.
morning he went to the beach.
Oh, by the way, y'all
That's
fleeced
pretty
him
good.
on that.
20-pound test.
He told me how
40-pound
much he
leader.
paid for it. I said, yeah.
That's what happens when you buy your reel somewhere else.
Yeah, Johnny D got his.
Yeah,
on
when you
that.
bring in a reel from the internet, the line gets more expensive. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
right.
deal.
Yeah, finder's fee.
Hashtag shop local. Anyway.
Yeah. But anyways, that I saw the splash. I thought, boy, that kind of looked like a shark. But then I thought,
No.
well, it ain't be a shark. That thing would have cut the line already.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, 45 minutes later, of course, when he tells a story, it'd be an hour and a half.
He told
He
it to me.
did
that-
actually. He actually got him and landed him.
He
Oh,
told
yeah.
me.
Well, you looking at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the only way he could have landed him is if that thing had a metal leader in his mouth, which is what the case was.
Yeah.
That shark had bit a shark rig that somebody was actually fishing for sharks with a metal leader. Okay, but he broke their main line, so all the rigging was still in his mouth.
Huh.
It was about, I'd say, 30 foot of rigging.
Good grief.
weight, metal leader,
Oh, yeah.
hooks, everything. He swam by.
Oh, and it got tangled up?
Yep. He swam by, and that rigging got tangled up in somebody else's pompano rig. There was 3 pompano rigs tangled up in that shark's mouth with the shark rig. So he had done swam by 2 other pompano
Okay,
fishermen,
okay.
broke them off,
Yeah, broke them off.
got the old Jase down there,
And hey, lucky Jay.
Yeah,
He
it-
didn't break it off.
and Jase got him to the
yeah.
bank.
That
That
goes,
lucky rascal.
goes back to that mule.
But,
Hey,
that's right.
I'm telling you.
And then he looked at me. He said, "What are you going to do with it?" I said, "What do you mean? What am I going to do with it?" He said, "I ain't getting nowhere near it." So,
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Hey, Dave. Come
Yeah.
on, buddy. Help
what
me
kind of shark is that, Martin?
I don't know much about
Sand
shark.
shark.
I mean,
Sand shark.
PBS knows.
That's it. PBS knows, baby. That's
Look,
sand
look,
shark.
look. That's the sand. Look at that.
That is sand
That's
shark.
where one of those.
Oh,
What's that called? A remora?
was on him.
Yeah, there was about 3 of those on it.
beach.
I mean, ain't
Hey.
they called like black tips or something?
I thought that was a
Yeah.
black tip, maybe.
It is.
Or a
It's
reef,
black tip sand
Black
shark.
tip reef
or
shark.
a reef shark,
Yeah, I don't.
something like that.
I
But,
don't know.
but anyways, he done broke off 3 other lines before he got to Jase. Jase landed him, and then he asked me to go.
Why does that not
And then
surprise me?
And then he stood 6 feet behind him to take a picture
Well,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame him there.
because he got a lot to live for. you
Oh,
know.
I don't blame him there because, hey, look, I was
He is
in,
far back.
hey,
Yeah.
I was in Virginia in a one of them underground aquariums in the ocean. And look, they had some shark mouths sitting on things and it said what kind of shark it was, and I touched it, cut my finger. Yeah, so hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to get close to
Well,
this
he snapped at me when I
Oh,
grabbed
yeah.
him by the tail.
Oh yeah, they're quick as a cat too.
And he was released unharmed.
Yeah.
Back, I cut the leader, and I didn't get real close to his mouth, but
Closer, better than he was.
he was way better off than he was. But he swam on off.
So look, folks, the moral of that story is go to the honey hole, get you some fishing line. Look what it'll catch you.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't want to catch a shark. I don't think.
5-foot shark.
but it was
Sand tip, black tip, sand shark.
pretty miraculous deal.
Sharks are fun. Yeah, you catch one. I mean, me and Brittany went shark fishing.
Oh, Stone
she
caught
got down there and held one, like, did all that mess. And
Oh,
lemon shark.
Stone caught one of those with him.
But to catch
Nurse
one
shark.
on a pompano rig,
Oh yeah, no, we were fishing for sharks.
Right.
Yeah, that. Now, Jase told me the story on his drive back to the beach. It took significantly longer
Yeah.
than what you just
Oh,
told
yeah.
me, but the same message for the most part.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it all
was-
got to the same place.
But
My
he-
favorite part is his grandkids almost as close as he is to it. So,
Oh yeah,
you know, that's cool.
yeah. He the old Jase.
He looks a lot tougher than he is, don't he?
I'm with him. I'm staying back.
If I'd have caught a shark, I'd have got down there and played with him. I mean, I wouldn't have lipped him, obviously, but
Well,
I'd have.
that's because of his childhood. If you wallow in fish all your childhood,
Yeah.
you don't fool fish.
But he had quite the crowd gathered up by the time he got that thing to the bank.
Oh yeah,
Well, he is a showman. I'll give him that.
Oh,
He's quite the showman.
Yeah.
So.
But it was pretty exciting.
that's a good.
Somebody need to feed Jase.
Yeah, well,
Like he'd been a while. He just been eating blackened fish every night.
well, they don't eat a whole lot down there.
Yeah.
It's just him and Missy now.
That's right.
He just goes.
ain't much being
He
cooked.
goes
there.
catches 4 fish
Yeah.
out of Willie's pond.
Yeah,
Cleans
it ain't
them
more.
and eats them every
it
night.
ain't much.
That's a
cooking
pretty
going
good
on.
system.
Oh yeah, he told me the other day, boy, this must have been a good spawn in Willie's pond. Yeah, I said no, we just put about 2,500 crappies in there.
Yeah. It was a good spawn, all right. Truck
Oh, yeah.
pulled up.
Well, Johnny D, you caught a fish about the same size over the weekend, didn't you? Go ahead, show everybody. I know you want
Uh-oh.
to brag about it. Go
That's right.
ahead.
I ain't
What'd
got
you
to
catch?
brag
What you got?
about it.
No, but
Go,
you should be
JD.
proud. Is
Well,
this your
go.
personal best bass?
I've never weighed a fish before. I don't.
How did you
I got a scale after
I'll
this.
weigh him for you.
All right, let's see it.
Let's see him. I'm saying right below 7.
No,
Nope.
5.5.
5.5
Nope.
stone. What,
Nope.
what are you saying?
It's 7. It's over 7.
We got over 7. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it is.
It was big
Hey,
though.
look at that belly.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
had a
that's
bit of a
7
belly on it.
something. That's 7.
All right,
6.
well, let's let the expert weigh in.
Hey,
Who, me? I already told him. I said between 5 and 6, just from the picture. Because I don't,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot I don't know. but his eyeball doesn't look big enough to be 7 pounds plus.
I
to me.
went
Belly does.
So I'm just going off his eye because that's all I can really judge him.
I will say I do own a scale now.
Yeah.
I've owned lots of scales that were just for sale, but now I have one.
Shame on
for
you for
myself.
not weighing him.
I didn't have a scale.
That way you could prove me right here.
Where'd you catch that
Hey,
fish?
I say it's at 7.
Real close
Hey,
to
you
your
can-
house.
Real
Did
close.
you catch
to your
that in
house.
Willie's pond?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
He live scoping the boss's pond.
I'm telling you, boy.
Oh, you
that's
got a live
7 pounder.
On the kayak.
Look at
Oh
the,
yeah.
Look at the gird on that thing.
Look at Stone.
Yeah.
Stone
We
just-
put a live scope on the kayak, and I watched that big blob attack a little chatterbait blob and just ripped him on out of there.
That was fun. Is that the only big one you caught?
That's the only big one I caught. We caught a real big brim and a real big crappie. Caught a crappie on a wacky
You
one.
threw them back, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I threw everything back, sir.
Hey, he threw it all back.
How big was the crappie?
It was good.
He's a good one.
I got a picture.
Yeah, he sent me a picture.
Oh, I
of
don't.
him.
Oh, did I send
Big enough to eat a wacky worm.
Yeah, he ate it.
Oh,
I mean, that's-
caught him on a wacky worm, no
yeah,
less.
I mean, that's pretty good.
So
crap.
I like
the
that
bait.
wacky.
That's the bait. I'm telling you.
That is what Memorial Day weekend is good for.
Hey, that's what it's
Fishing.
for.
Like catching fish,
what it's
celebrating our
for.
freedom.
Yeah.
Because I think the folks that laid down their life for us would prefer us. I mean, that's a good one.
That's a good crappie.
It'd be good to eat.
Oh, I'm
But he's
telling you.
back. He's back in the water
Okay.
right there.
Mustard fried, baby.
I texted Willie. I said, "You care if I put my kayak in your pond?" I didn't tell him that.
I guess I might
I
go to
done
Willie's
rigged it out.
Pond.
After you had it in.
I guess I'm gonna go to Willie's Pond to fish anymore.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's got
Hey, I went
stuff in it.
fishing for the first time, but in
I
a
was
while.
going to go to a couple places. Then I was like, Memorial Day. I think I should just go around the corner.
That's right. Go around.
There's going to be lots of people out.
That's right. Lots of people.
Pontoon boats everywhere. So I just went with the kayak in the old boss's pond and stroked them.
How many bass did you catch?
Oh, not like 7.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah.
I was on the hunt for old Big Belly Kelly there the whole time. I wasn't.
Oh, that's a new one. Big Belly Kelly.
I wasn't looking for them regular sized ones.
Oh, he's just out there panning. He gonna pan that place to death before it's all over with. Well, let's take our first break. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, Martin.
What you got, pal?
Had a fan email in.
Did you?
He's looking for a white suspending Rogue because Side told him so. He said, "How do I get it?" I said, "You call this number. I put it in a bag. I go to stamps.com. I print a label. I send it to you, and I never leave the store."
Really?
Yeah, because I got stamps.com.
That's cool. Y'all got like phone-in ordering system. That's
Any system you got works with stamps.com. You can ship anything you want. You run it with your website. Boom, gives you the best price, and never go to the post office again. Tell them about it, Mark.
Hey, we use it here. We have used it for forever. If you order something from duckcommander.com, buckcommander.com, Fin Commander, you name it, whatever.
But you
order
ain't got to
from
be
here.
a big company. You can just be
No, you can do
your
it from eBay.
Etsy shop, your eBay. That's how you ship stuff.
Yeah.
Stamps.com. Schedule a pickup. Boom, you're done.
You dang right you ain't got to be a big company. Look at us.
And never go to the post office ever again.
Somebody woke Si up. I love it. Look, it's like having a post office in your office, or what if your office is your living room? You can have it in your living room. It doesn't matter. It enables you to ship from wherever you are easily. All you need is a computer, a printer. They send you a free scale, so you'll have everything you need to get started. If you need package pickup, schedule it. They'll come get it. If you're selling products online, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. Look, and you get great discounts. Postage rates are steadily going up. Luckily, Stamps.com has the best discounts in the industry. They have amazing partnerships with USPS and UPS for unbeatable rates of up to 84% off. Plus, Stamps.com automatically tells you the cheapest and fastest shipping options.
It's right there.
That's right there for you. They do all the work. All you got to do is select, print, put the label on, get it out of there, collect your money. For 25 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. You can get access to the USPS and UPS services you need right from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. Avoid the hassle and get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code DUCK for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code
Duck.
I managed to get my feet so dadgum sunburned.
Oh, is it bad?
Ooh.
It's a good one.
That's why I stay indoors.
Well,
Because you can wear socks.
Look.
or shoes or sunscreen.
Yeah.
But I got so used to, I got a new boat too, and I got so used to just always, I keep like 3 cans of sunscreen in my boat. Well, in my switchover, my sunscreen didn't make it on the boat. But when I had the boat, I was like, oh, I got sunscreen in the boat. I mean, I've been doing it for 20 years. You just leave sunscreen in a boat until you get a new boat.
Yeah.
And then it don't make it over. And the next thing you know, your feet end up fried. Did I send you that, Johnny D?
Your feet?
Oh, buddy. Let me just see. I think I still got it. So I took a picture of them.
Your feet were that bad you took a picture.
Well, I felt like it needed to be
I
documented.
saw a picture of your head on the internet.
Yeah, my head. That's just from a trucker hat. I keep that look like a basketball. Got them seams on. Yeah, take a gander at that.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
how about
Yeah,
that?
you done got red, son.
That is what you call.
Big time red.
That's what you call burnt.
Yeah, that's past
you-
red.
Yeah, I looked down at about 2:00 and I said, you know what? Mistakes have been made.
Yeah.
That's never good.
Yeah, they ain't.
But at that point, what you gonna do? I ain't got nothing but flip flops.
You got bubbles coming up, yeah.
No, it calmed down pretty good. I think they're just so used to getting burnt because they always end up like that in the spring and the summer that it's just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
So, all right.
And yeah, let's get this over with and we'll be all right.
That's right.
I mean, when I put socks on today for the first time since it had happened, it was a little tender, but hey, you live and you learn. You know what's in my boat now? My 3 bottles of sunscreen.
That's right. It's in there now,
Yeah,
baby.
I done made that
I
adjustment.
done made the corrections.
So
I went fishing, no sunscreen. Then I took all the kids to my parents' house for the pool, and that's whenever I looked like a ghost. I said, "No, we're not.
yeah,
I need no more sun."
I got 3 cans of liquid T-shirt in there now. What SPF 75 or whatever it is. Yeah, you ain't. Man, sunburn sucks because you
Oh, yeah.
you can't be comfortable. You're not
Ever.
even comfortable in your own skin.
Can't sleep.
No, and then you feel like you got a fever.
I'll tell you, one of the worst days of my life, I had sunburn on my back, and I put a scented lotion
Nope.
Uh-oh.
No kind of lotion.
Uh-oh.
on my back.
Yeah.
So
No
it created,
kind of lotion.
it created a
It
blanket.
felt
Yeah.
like a million fire ants
I know.
were stinging me over
People
and over.
kept telling me, "Hey, put this." No, I ain't putting no kind of.
I wish
cream.
I wish
I ain't
I had
putting no kind of cream on burnt sunburn.
I wish I had a picture of size shins from down there in the Bahamas.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Is that trip? Si ended up staying inside for the next 4 days.
no, me, I
Me and
was
him
with
both.
him.
I
Well,
was
you
sick
were-
as a
you were
dog.
sick.
I'll never
He
go
was sick
back
as a dog.
to
Hey,
the Bahamas.
Yeah, the Bahamas is a gar hole.
The only reason I went is it was free,
Yeah, it's gar hole too.
and then it is a gar.
Cross that off bucket
hole.
list. Never to do again.
Yep, gar hole.
Yeah.
You just talked about PBS.
Martin was there.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, hey,
Martin, are you going back?
I'd go back. I enjoyed myself, but of course I took care of myself. Now Stone got a bad deal. He stomach virus or something. I mean, he just caught a
Got
bad
some
deal.
kind of
He got
bohemian flu.
he got sick. You know, I mean, he
I
was
was sick and I was burnt to a
now,
crisp.
now
Oh,
size was self-inflicted.
Well, hey, look, I had all that crap on you supposed to have on, and it didn't work.
He put it on once,
Oh,
and then
hey,
he got on the boat.
Yeah,
and
and I
went to
had just, it looked like I had white cream all on me.
He fell asleep on a boat.
sleep. Yeah, it's a pretty long run to the fishing hole. So Si went to sleep, laying in the sun, and boy, down there, you close to that sun.
Oh yeah, real close. No, I'll tell you this.
And our boy ended up fried.
I remember that vaguely, but I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah,
I
Stone was,
was so sick. I've never been that sick in
bad?
my life.
Stone. It was middle of summer, and we're in the Bahamas.
He ate
And
something.
Stone's inside like in a blanket, just
He ate something bad.
Oh, I
Miserable.
was freezing, just shivering.
and me, Godwin, Brittany, and Paula's out there swimming with pigs and like
5 days
yeah.
Oh,
in the bed.
The only time I've seen anybody in the same shape is it was when we went down there and the guy that flew us went on the boat with us, and he got seasick, and we was out there for 3 days.
Yeah.
He was sick the whole time.
That was one. That trip was actually when I saw the biggest
Whoa.
shark I've ever seen in my life. That was a. He came out there and got on our tuna that we were reeling in, and then all them spear chunkers that we were with. That's what they call themselves. They spear fishermen. Were wanting to get in the water with him.
ooh.
And when I tell you, homie was big, I mean big.
What kind of shark was
They
it?
called him a white tip, the one that like cleaned up them plane crashes and stuff. They
Oh.
think back in the, like I was like, I went from the edge of the boat to the middle of the boat, and we're in a 30-foot contender. Like ain't nothing he can do with us to us.
Yeah.
And I still was like,
Allegedly.
no, I'm getting right in the middle of this boat, boy.
I've seen Jaws.
He was
Sucker
big.
took out a whole boat.
He was uncomfortably big.
I think they Tom caught one of them nurse sharks about 8 foot long,
Yeah, but see, a nurse shark,
About
you
that
know,
big.
you know she ain't gonna mess with
about
you.
that big around.
You pet her.
You know, what got me about that was that the stupid thing was spotted black and brown, polka dot, black and brown, and when it was down there flashing, it was flashing silver. And I'm saying, what in the world's going on? Where's the silver?
Light and water, man. That's cool. Ain't it?
It's the craziest thing. I've asked everybody that's ever fished.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you. In the Gulf of Mexico fishing, you can get a fish on, and it don't make no difference what color he is. He's flashing silver. Where did the cover silver come from? I said, I've seen it on big grouper. He's a black and brown, dull-looking color.
But not way down yonder.
But not when he's down there moving that ocean water. When he's popping that tail, it's silver.
We need to line us up another trip, Si.
I enjoyed it because hey, that redfish that Josh took us on was epic.
Yeah.
5,000 redfish weighing anywhere from 25 to 45
Well, now's a pretty
under
good
the
time.
boat.
Now's a
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good time for it if you can stay in the heat. Problem right
Yeah.
now, there ain't no wind blowing anytime. It's just like
It wasn't that day either.
It was,
Yeah.
we was out,
glass.
out in the Gulf.
It was glass.
yeah.
Wasn't a
Maybe.
That's
ripple
when
on-
it gets hot.
Yeah. Oh no,
Ooh, it was
wasn't
hot.
a ripple on the water, and I mean just that. But you talking pretty? He put that drone up in the air. We had 2 boats. We caught 25. Yeah, and it was just solid. It looked like blood all under the boats. Bright red.
Yeah, bull red.
And it was about 5,000 bull reds.
And they just scared to death of you.
Oh no, hey, they
Looking
were
up there
beautiful.
at you saying, I
That was
don't know about
beautiful.
him.
That was unreal. That's why I like going down there. That's my favorite spot on earth. Is off the coast of
Now, if y'all do go back, will you please bring some chickens back?
Hey, well,
Now, I ask
Martin,
you
we're
every
gonna have to
time.
go with them to get.
I know.
oh, you got to go down.
and I'm not
get it,
against
boy.
catching
Hey,
a bunch of fish. So
you gotta
Well, y'all go
get-
catch all you want to. I'll sit in there and eat chicken.
Them stuffed chickens are good.
That way I get me a load on the way down and a load on the way back. I
Jalapeno
just beat me
potato
some,
stuff.
call me a chicken eater. But let's take another break. We'll be back right after this. Si, when you get home, you going to take you a nap?
Yep, I sure am.
What you going to lay your head down on?
Hey, on 2.0, MyPillow.
On his pillow, not your pillow.
MyPillow, boy.
That-
MyPillow 2.0.
If there's one thing I can assure you, Si, I don't want your pillow. I want my
You can't
pillow.
get it.
But with the
That's
2.0,
exactly right.
it's easy to wash, so you'd actually be fine using size pillow.
As
No,
long as
no, he
you,
wouldn't.
huh?
He using my pillow.
Okay, I'm just saying in a hypothetical world.
No,
Yeah.
hey, don't be pulling no hypothetical nothing about 2.0 pillow.
What if I used my towel
Huh?
or your towel?
No, we ain't sharing
No,
towels.
you-
I don't care
hey,
how
you
much
can
you
use your towel, but hey, you ain't using mine.
Oh, I love it. Look,
Ownership, boys, ownership.
I love it. Look, you've heard us talk about how much we all love the MyPillow products from Mike Lindell, the MyPillow guy. When Mike invented the MyPillow, he's like, man, I got everything you need in a pillow.
Yep.
Until 20 years later,
I
he
think
said,
he's
you know
wrong.
what?
He said,
Made
but
it
wait.
better.
Wrong, not quite.
I can make it
I
better.
can make it better.
I can make it better by using my patented feel, but also adding some temperature regulating thread.
That's right. We have the technology.
That way you got a fabric and not a finish, so it lasts
it.
the life of the garment. Look, the MyPillow 2.0 is the softest, smoothest, and coolest pillow you'll ever own. MyPillow 2.0 with temperature regulating technology is 100% made in the USA and comes with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee.
Yeah,
There's no chances here. If you don't like it, they'll take care of you, but you're gonna love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love the towels like Si does. You're going to love the slippers like Brittany does. You're going to love it all. It doesn't matter. They got you covered. Everything at MyPillow, super cool. And the coolest thing about 2.0, it's made right here in America. So when you lay down at night, you can rest easy knowing you're keeping Americans working. That is a cool thing. If you want to get yours, all you have to do is go to mypillow.com/duck to get the all-new MyPillow 2.0. Right now, get the all-new MyPillow 2.0, and you get the second one absolutely free when you use promo code
Duck,
Again, just go to mypillow.com/duck
Duck.
and use promo code
duck.
for a buy one, get one on the MyPillow 2.0, or you can call 800-969-3137 and use promo code
Duck.
order now, because when they're gone.
Hey, they're gone.
Yeah, we went to that one island. He said, you know what's after this? I said, no, what? He said, Africa. I said, oh. Ooh.
Go to Africa.
We're on out here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's cool. That was neat. I enjoy adventures like that on the ocean,
Oh yeah.
but I don't want to get in the ocean. ever.
Well, I think they could.
There's nothing about me that wants to end up in the ocean.
Well, yeah.
We was actually fishing
I'm gonna have
on
to
the
tell this,
beaches
man.
on the beaches of Mexico. It's where we was catching them redfish.
That was Grand Isle.
Grand Isle, yeah.
Yeah, in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Right off the beach.
Yeah.
I love Grand Isle too. That place
Oh, yeah.
got a special place in my
Oh,
heart too.
yeah.
I love that place.
You know,
Oh,
when I
that's
was in high
wild.
school, me and my brothers would go every year. We in college, we'd wade fish out Grand Isle and have a stringer, a speckled trout tied to my waist.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
See, you're like a walking chum.
Yeah, I think so. You're chumming in the water.
Yeah.
What you got, Big?
But it was
Hammer?
big fun.
Your eyes are wide.
Speaking of how big the ocean is, this is a sad story that I'm about to tell.
Uh-oh.
But I think it needs to be told
Okay.
because there's some things you don't do.
Oh,
So this morning, the Coast Guard had to call off their search efforts because a kid took a dare to jump off of a cruise ship at night. Ladies and gentlemen,
Good grief.
stay on the boat.
yeah. I'd probably open a murder investigation.
No, there's video.
Oh, okay. There you go.
He took
Oh,
a
so he
dare.
just took a dare like Snapchat video or something. Say, here I go. Woo.
Here I go. And his friends are all like, hey, and I guess they thought you could turn a cruise ship around in the middle of the night.
Yeah, they'll come get you.
You're in the ocean now.
How high up was he? Like way on
It
up
didn't
there?
look that high.
Oh.
But yeah, they looked for him for 5 days.
But I mean, yeah, you get sucked up under that
Good
current of that
grief.
ship. And, that's a bad deal.
It's a big ocean, too.
That's one of them things.
Real
do
big.
not-
Even if you
do
think
not
you're
do.
beside a boat, you're not
Unbelievable.
in a second.
Unbelievable. Well, I hope my kids don't do nothing like that.
Well,
So don't do that.
Sure.
That's what, when you were saying it's a big ocean, that's what I saw it this morning. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got no interest of ending up in the ocean. Like, I love being on top of it. I just don't want to end up in it.
No.
Because you go from being on top of the food chain,
To becoming the food chain.
you're very smack somewhere in the middle
Yeah.
of the food chain. You ain't even at the top no more.
no.
No.
Like you're just above I don't know what, but
You know, there's a famous group of spear fishermen down in South Louisiana, and the water clarity is not great
No.
down there. They dive those oil rigs,
yep, no,
those
see,
platforms, and
and shoot wahoo and all kinds of stuff off of it.
can't see till you get a certain depth.
Yeah,
And there's all kinds of tiger sharks. It's just very dangerous, and not to mention they're hooked up to a lot of them free dive, but a lot of them use tanks.
Snorkel or tank.
The tank's in the boat, but there's a hose that goes down to them,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Okay.
that hose get tangled up in that rigging real easy.
yeah, you get a little current switch. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
you in a bind.
but
No thanks. All of a sudden, you a chatterbait.
Whoa.
yeah, some people just they love to live dangerously.
Push the envelope.
Yeah,
I've never understood them people that like sticking their hand in there and grabbing a catfish.
Oh no.
Fishing has yet to get to
Have
the
you
point.
ever done that?
Heck, no, I ain't.
No.
You've never gone
Hey,
underwater and
They have things.
No, my wife has.
They have things that are called rod and reels and hooks and line.
When that ceases to be fun, maybe, just maybe, I'll go grab on the one with my hands. But I still like reeling them suckers in. Like, I enjoy that.
I've done the go under, grab a catfish, let it bite your hand, and
Oh no.
pull him out.
Oh no.
How big was he?
It was a long time. It was big.
Nope.
I wasn't real sure about what we were doing there. But there was like a old water heater they had sank.
Oh, yeah, they all over Darbone Lake.
Yeah, it was on Darby.
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
just go under, put your hand in there. You'll feel something bite it, and then just bring it with you.
Yeah, I've seen them all over side imaging, hot water heaters, daggum washing machines. They got all kinds of things down there. They put try to get catfish to go in, and then go down there and grab one.
Yeah.
Of them. I don't get it. I don't.
Wait a minute. Let me repeat that. What did you say? Stick my hand where?
Yeah,
You just
he's
go
gonna-
under, stick
And
it.
if
he's going-
something bites it, do what?
and pull him out.
yeah.
It was pretty fun. I was kind of freaked out, but I did it.
Well, my wife has done it, but I'm not.
Nope.
You're out.
I know, heck no. I told her, I said, you take a hook down there. When he bites you, run that hook in his mouth and I'll reel him on out of there. I said, I'll have just as much fun as you did. I promise.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I'd be the
promise.
one sitting in the boat telling my dad, hey, you got him?
Yeah.
I'll tie the rope to him and then I'll pull him in for you.
Yeah.
I ain't getting in the water sticking my hand in no dark hole.
Why not?
You got lost your mind.
That's a good rule to live by.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I done unplugged my mic.
Good rule to live by. Martin laughed so hard he unplugged his mic.
That's a good rule.
Anyways, be safe on the water.
That's it.
Don't do
Absolutely.
weird stuff.
Be
And
safe.
don't
If you
take
do weird
dare-
stuff-
and don't take dares.
Turn around, don't drown, use whatever kind of catchphrase you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wear your life jackets, all the things.
That's terrible.
Which I noticed using a kayak, you didn't have your life jacket on. We just calling people out.
I feel like I'm in trouble all of a sudden.
Hey,
I'm just saying you got kids at home, man.
That's true.
I'm just
you
saying.
need to wear your
I had a
life jacket.
partner with me.
Yeah.
I did just order a life jacket
There you go.
Yeah,
Good.
you
before
saw-
I go out in the big water by myself.
You saw all the brush tops I put out there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know where they're at now.
You know,
I kind of knew where they were at anyway, but now I got imaging of them.
Yeah. Well, good.
Stone gonna be fishing with you
That's
now.
where the crappie at. But trust me, Jason know where they're at here in 2
Well,
weeks.
I put all those tops because Jase likes to fish the bridge. So,
The bridge is a good spot, but I found you've told me about the other one. We're not going to say where it is, people, just in case Jase listens. But
Oh, Jason.
I don't
figured it
think you're in danger of that.
Speaking of them, did they win that award?
I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, they did?
Yep. I
That's
think.
cool.
out. What, unashamed?
Good for them.
Yeah.
Kudos
I
for
think they got Alex was there.
Did they win?
Did they win? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
They did
They
win.
did.
Are we allowed to say that?
Well, I don't see why not. They did.
Hey,
It doesn't air. The show, the
Oh,
reward.
those aren't live?
This airs after.
Okay, this airs after. Hey, they
Oh.
won.
Hey,
Oh, well, congratulations.
I feel like we all just
Kudos,
got
boy.
NDA'd. We better not say anything.
Well, I didn't know because everybody was posting online about going to K-Love. Well, I didn't realize it wasn't live. That's on me. I wouldn't have asked had I known that was a. Okay, cool.
So everybody will find out Friday. This airs Tuesday.
Yeah,
so
the
we're good.
following,
They
yeah.
won.
Good for them.
We
good
got
for
a
'em. That's
chance
it.
now, y'all.
No.
hey, I'm happy for him.
Oh, I'll tell you this. Al puts a lot of work into that podcast.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So do we.
They got outlines, notes.
What is that? Simon, I need you to start outlining this show for
I
us.
feel like
Yeah.
there's a joke about
Yeah.
working 3 hours a week in there somewhere, but I'm not. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. Oh, it's rough.
We do the
just-
same, everybody.
All I know is I've heard them say a lot of times, oh, we got 2 podcasts today, two tomorrow. And Jason's always telling me, hey, look, I'm not going to be here. So we got to do 2 today.
There you go.
So, hey.
Theirs is a
you know,
much more
they're-
serious tone.
They
I
aren't.
believe they have fun though.
Yeah, good for them. I'm proud of them. They're
Oh,
the ones
yeah.
that paved the way for this one.
They do,
100%.
they do a great job.
Without
Well-
theirs, there would be no this one.
They put out a lot, and when I say, I mean a lot of good biblical stuff.
I did like it that day I saw Phil wearing Phil. Somebody posted a picture of Phil wearing himself on a T-shirt. So
That was good.
I appreciated
Yeah,
that.
that was good. Okay.
'Cause
'Cause,
I know Phil didn't like wake up and go through his closet
Yeah,
and
let-
say, I'm
yeah,
going to put
yeah.
this on. It was just
Yeah.
what was on top, and it
Yeah.
just so happened to be a T-shirt of himself. So, yeah.
I think I have one T-shirt left with Willie's face on it, and I still have the Phil for President shirt.
I got Willie Wood.
I got that one too.
I still got Side a Christmas elf or something like that. And Side's retirement T-shirt. I got that one.
I got
the
that
green
one hidden away.
Yeah, I saved a few of them from days gone by. Just for most of them pertain to Side though.
Yeah.
So that tells you where my allegiance is and
Yeah.
all that. But even before this,
They've done 690 episodes,
Oh, wow.
we're catching them.
and Phil thinks Alexa is an atheist. It's
Oh.
the latest one. The thing on your kitchen counter?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just ask him about it. You'll be thoroughly entertained.
Well, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
He thinks, okay,
So he thinks a robot is an atheist.
Oh, yeah.
might have been programmed by one. Hard to say.
Oh, he had a conversation with her. Yeah.
Filled in?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
I'm not gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna let y'all.
Yeah, go watch it. I'm assuming that's what that episode's about. I'm very
Okay, so that would be comical enough, but what if Godwin had a conversation with Alexa?
It wouldn't work.
I don't think Alexa
Would Alexa
could
understand Godwin? Is this something we need to do?
I think so.
We have
Godwin
one.
versus Alexa. What color crappie magnet should I use? Like, I mean, what would Godwin ask Alexa? That's even more fun to think about, are the things that he would ask her.
I don't think he would ask her anything.
Al-
I think he's against that.
Alexa,
kind of
play Rush. Play Catmandu by Rush.
thing. Alexa, play.
I mean,
That's it. Yeah, that's what he would do.
Yeah.
so who's worse, Alexa or Siri? That's the question. Which one?
Siri's listening right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Here's what got Phil with the whole Alexa thing. So Al or Lisa gets him the Alexa
Seems like a
because
normal gift to get Phil
they
Robertson.
couldn't find him an alarm clock with Phil wanted one of them wind up alarm clocks. Well, they don't make them anymore. They couldn't find him one, so she decided just do the opposite of that. Get a
Go
Alexa.
Go all the way whole hog.
That's right. If you go on eat crap, take a full bite of it.
Yeah.
So
Go the opposite.
So she gets him an Alexa deal, and they set the alarm clock over there. Well, he gets up next morning, and Alexa, out of the blue, says, "What's Si doing?" That's the report I got from
Alexa
Phil.
just says that?
Yeah. Phil gets out of the bed, turns, and the Alexa says, "What's Si doing?"
Well, that sounds like everybody at every meet and greet I've ever been to.
Yeah.
What's Si doing? Where's Si?
So then Phil immediately calls Dan the butler. He's kind of tech savvy,
Mm-hmm.
So he runs down there and they interrogate this Alexa. And that's the funny story that I won't repeat.
So these,
Oh, yeah.
this
okay.
all
that
comes
ought to
from,
be good.
this
yeah.
all comes from Dan and Phil
Yes.
interrogating Alexa.
Both of them were interrogating Alexa.
Well, that was like me and a phone, okay, that cussed me out.
Just a telephone?
A telephone. Yes,
Was it
sir.
a
An
payphone?
iPhone?
One of them cell phones.
Well, guess who's in there?
Huh?
Who's in there?
Alexis, I guess.
Yeah.
Alexis.
Hey.
That's her sister.
Well, no. But hey, look, all I did, okay, this was when they was training me in the use of the phone they had bought me when I was out with my band.
Well,
We had been through the training, hit the home button, that turns it on.
Si back on that iPhone 4.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So look, I do that, and they had tried to make it idiot proof, okay? So they said, hey, hit list.
Is that your
phone
phone,
list.
Johnny D?
I'm not.
It'll never be the same.
So
It's
hit
kinda
phone list, and I would do that, So I wanted to call Bridget. She was supposed to pick me up. I was out somewhere and landed, and I done that. I hit the home button, hit list. Bridget Tatum's name come up. I touched her name. It's dialing. But this time, no, it didn't want no dialing. It was someone, F you.
Whoa!
No, I'm serious, and I'm going, whoa. I done what you said. Whoa. I said, wait a minute. I said, this phone just cussed me out using the bad word.
The bad word.
Yeah, the bad word.
Bad word.
Did you ask the phone if he kissed your mama?
Oh,
with that mouth?
no. Hey, I hit the button off, and hey, I told him, hey, no, I ain't using the phone. I said, when I can touch something that's supposed to tell me something and call somebody, and it gives me a cursing.
You sure that wasn't somebody standing
Hey,
behind you?
Your phone's buzzing.
I know this. I've been cussed out on the phone plenty of times, just not by the phone.
No.
Oh no, hey, I was by the phone.
But unlike Si, I got offended. I think I'd just
And
get
that's
plumb
why,
tickled.
that's why nope. She bought me 3 of them.
3 of them?
Yeah, I don't know what she did with them. I don't use them.
Probably sold them on eBay.
I don't use them. I don't care. I don't miss it either.
I would have a great time if Si could text message.
Oh, no.
It would be interesting.
It would
No,
be
no.
fun. I
They
would have
said,
fun.
Jase,
with Si.
I said, hey, why didn't y'all tell me that y'all was going to play poker the other night? And he said, I text you. And I said, Jase, how long have you been with me, son? I said, I don't do no texts. I said, you got a phone. I said, you idiots don't use a phone for what it was made for.
Neither
Hello?
do you. You hang
Hello,
up on
may I
everybody
help
that
you?
calls you.
You know?
Yeah, do you
Jase
use
said,
it?
hey, you just going to have to get in the 20th century, son.
If you want to get through to Si, you got to be committed.
Or
It's gonna-
just show up.
It's
Oh,
going to take
you
about
keep
10
calling.
hang
Yeah,
ups.
it's one of them. And
You
you'll
gotta
hear.
knock.
And you'll hear, come in.
Allegedly.
Come on in.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
got to get in your rig and drive over.
That's right. Get in your rig and come on over.
If you want to run the phone gauntlet, it's at least 10 hang-ups in a row before he's like, all right, they ain't
Oh
giving
no, I'm a robo killer. Okay,
But you also kill your friends.
no.
Some people just call and ask you how you doing.
I was lucky today. Hunter called, and I didn't recognize the number. I said, I'm in a good mood. Let me answer. Hello. And
He looked
said,
at his phone and said, what would Perry Mason do?
No.
Hello.
And he said, did Christine tell you? And I said, no, she didn't. And when I said, I'd asked her this morning when I got up. I said, hey, have I got any podcasts today, anything like that? She said, nope. Well, she didn't check. Her phone was on charge. Well, Hunter called, and he said, hey, we had you scheduled for 1:30. Didn't Christine tell you? And I said, nope.
This is how you know Si's great, though. We called him at about 1:20 because he wasn't here yet, and it's like, well, he's not coming. If he ain't 10 minutes early,
That's right.
he ain't showing up.
No, there ain't no reason to wait any longer because he ain't there, boys.
No, he's 15 minutes early.
And that's
no
on
matter
time.
what.
But that's on time.
But that's the military thing, though.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
I don't like nobody to rush me. I've got threw out of
That's
too many
right.
officers' office when they try to rush me.
Thrown out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, son, that was a daily routine. Yeah. I'd make somebody mad. Get out. Roger. Gone.
Did you
Unless
go
I'm in an
in?
argument mood. And then I'd say, what's your problem?
Did you go in there with that goal? How quick can I get thrown out of here?
No, not really. But that's always what happens. Somehow it always got around, get out of my office. Yeah.
At least you were coachable. You got out of their office.
Well, hey, look. You know,
I would have loved to hang out with you back in the day.
no.
Me.
No,
Oh, man.
No, you wouldn't, because you'd have been in trouble.
Every picture I've ever seen of him when he's in the military, everybody around him is
smiling.
cheesing.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
talking
on.
about they are cheesing.
No, because look, I kept them laughing because but hey, here's the thing. I will say this for all the officers that I served under, they had to be honest men. Otherwise, I would have done some time in the pen. Okay, because insubordination don't even touch what I pulled on some of them.
What were you doing?
Hey,
Top
they
secret.
would look. If I'm your right hand man and I tell you something, and then you make me do it when I tell you it's going to get you, it's going to come back and haunt you. Well, hey, I'm not going to stand there and let you chew my rear end. I'm going to say, hey, me and you got in an argument. You, being the officer, locked my heel, called me to attention, and told me, brief him. And I said, I briefed him, and I told you if you made me do that, you was going to get your butt chewed. Well, hey, you ain't going to chew me. I told you.
I already told you.
I done told you. And you made me do it anyway. And hey, and you did get your tail chewed. So, hey, suck it up. You're just going to have to take it.
That's it.
You know, I don't care if you are a 2-star.
Oh,
How many stars were you?
I didn't care. Hey, I was a sergeant.
he ain't got no stars.
That's the reason I got away with it.
All the stars Si had, he saw. You know?
That's it.
Hey,
Old
I
Maverick
didn't
over
know.
here.
Old Maverick.
I was that because I went off the reservation.
So which character on MASH
Well,
were you?
here's an example. Okay, you come to the sergeant in charge. You put him in charge. Then you leave. You come back. He's done finished what you put him in charge of to finish. And then he's turned his troops loose. And he's out there by himself. So the officer comes back and says, where's all my people? I said, you put me in charge. We finished what you had me to do. And I turned them loose. I gave them a day off. But then he wants to fight about it. And I said, whoa. Nope. That ain't going to work. I said, next time you come to this road, this crossroad, okay, if you're going to come to me and put me in charge, then don't tell me how to run my people.
This is size
That
operation.
ain't going to happen. You put me in charge. I made the decision. Now I'll stand behind it.
Can you be in charge here?
Was this before
Sounds like
or
way more
after
fun.
No.
they stole all your
In this
stuff?
day and time, no.
Was this before or after they stole all the parts from the truck and walked them?
Oh, this was
on water?
during and in between all of it. Okay.
All of it.
All this is going on.
Makes sense.
There you go. Hey, do it your own way. We'll be back right after this. Let's get in that mailbag. That was a good little break. That was a much needed laugh.
We
right
had a
there.
good laughter in the break. They did not record, and we'll all still have jobs because of it. All
Yeah.
right. Anyway,
Amen.
Michael from Nash. Hello at duckcallroom.com. Send in your emails. Stone, we had a great one the other day that Godwin said you got to body slam people. It was fantastic. I don't know that I have one of that stature today, but I wish I did. But Michael emails in. This is a pretty decent one from Nash County. I don't know where that's at.
Oh, I thought it was fixated Nashville, Nash County.
All right, he has a question for Si, and what would Si do in this situation? He got the worst letter in the mail yesterday.
Ooh, okay, the worst letter. I can't even imagine what that's going to be.
Jury duty.
Oh,
He wants to try and get out of jury duty, and he's got some crazy ideas about a trench coat and the Second Amendment. I don't know if that'll work or get you sent to
that
jail.
ain't going to work.
Yeah, I'd
But-
rather sit out jury duty than I had at county. So, I mean, like,
Yeah. You don't want to go to jail to get out of jury
no.
duty.
You want to get out of jury duty these days? Just walk in with your Bible. Like, you don't have to tote anything other
Well,
than that.
hey, look, you need to go talk to them and let them talk to you, and then you may convince them by what you say.
Is it? I've never had jury duty.
That's a selection process.
Have you had jury duty?
Oh, yeah.
Did I just jinx myself?
I don't know. I've
That's-
only
you have-
had it once. And like,
You have a responsibility as a citizen,
yeah.
okay, to honor that, okay. But if you have a reason, medical reason, because I have a medical reason, I got out of one. Okay.
Because there's two of you.
Well, no, multiple personalities. Multiple.
I didn't know which way to vote.
Yeah.
That's one way to get out of it.
They were afraid of a hung jury.
But look, hey, unless you got a medical condition that no, you're probably going to have to serve.
Well,
So
you've at least got to sit through the process. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
generally, when I went,
might
there were
act-
like 100 of us in there, and they were only looking for 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're at a 10% chance, roughly, generally, and
Well, if you make it to the point you show up and they talk to you, they may kick you out.
yeah,
They ask you a few questions, and if
Oh, yeah.
you don't answer them to their liking,
Oh yeah.
yeah, then you're not
If
selected.
you're
not
if you're
qualified.
if you're honest,
yeah.
they won't pick you.
Well, no. Well, no, because that happened before. Okay, I didn't use the medical issue because I didn't have it. They asked me some questions. Could you, convict this? Could you convict this man? And I said, well, I might. I said, but if the lawyers prove a reasonable doubt, I said, nope, not going to convict him.
Yeah.
like,
Well, I got selected not too long ago, and they asked me a simple question. The lawyer did. He said, "Would you be more apt to believe my client or a police officer?" And I just smiled and I said, "Are you serious?" A police officer.
that was a
I'm
real
gonna go with
question.
the law.
That was 10 out of 10. Yeah.
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 Well, this guy's been convicted of multiple crimes over his life, and
My
Man.
question,
I'm going with the police.
the question I got asked and then was dismissed not long after was, "Are you for or against capital punishment?" And I said, "Well, if the crime calls for it, I'm for it.
that's
Hey.
right.
If it doesn't, I'm against it."
I'm like
So-
you. I said, hey, look, if you do the crime, you got to do the time, baby.
And then they just looked at me. I think they were wanting me to be strongly against. So I don't really know, but I
Boy, that was a heavy case you were on, Martin.
yeah,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Apparently, it had something to do with somebody taking another one's life or something. But it was it was wild. But I was like, man, if that's what the fine people of America have voted on as suitable punishment for this thing, then yeah, I'm for it. I mean, I'm going with the rest of us. We are a free country. We have a democracy. We vote on things, and if that's what it is, that's what it is. So, like, I'm not one to buck the system. Let's roll, man. Then little did I know, they're like, sir, you can go home. So I got my $7 and, never see another poor day.
I think the reason everybody's scared of jury duty isn't necessarily the jury duty part. It's because it's a government-run establishment, and you're sitting there all day because they can't run anything right.
Yeah, it's a waste of time for the most part, because you go in that room and you sit there and they wheel in a little TV or something, but you can't talk to anybody. You can't, like, not that I read the news, but you get all these stipulations of what you told as free people you can and can't do, and you're like, no, man.
On the one that I served on, I'll have to say this, okay? If you report to do jury duty, they ought to have a parking spot for you, because, hey, when I went there, I parked, and it cost me $270.
What?
He got a ticket.
Yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
That's on you, bro.
And I get stuck $270.
But you got $25 a day
Yeah,
That's on
yeah. I lost
almost
on
broke
that deal
even.
all the way.
that they send you a W-9 for at the
So,
end.
hey, I will say this to the people that run our cities. Hey, if you have one of us citizens come to do his patriotic duty and serve on it,
Give them a parking spot.
give them a
for crying
parking
out
place
loud.
where they don't, hey, you parked here, and then wasn't no sign. And they stuck me $270.
Oh,
That's
boy.
an expensive parking.
Yeah, it is.
Where'd you park?
It was down
In
here
the
in
fire
Monroe.
lane?
If I was on the jury for that ticket, I would say you're not guilty.
Oh, hey,
I think that falls under the
that's
category
another
of civil.
hey, that's another thing. Don't fight it.
Don't fight it.
Unless you got absolute proof, okay? Because otherwise, it's going to be that plus court costs. That's another $500.
You've spent a lot of time in civil
Well,
court.
no, I watch a lot of TV, son.
Yeah, he's just going off that Judge Judy bag.
No, I'd rather watch Judge Steve Harvey.
Oh, well, who would?
It's way better.
He said, "No, I just watch a lot of TV, son."
Man,
I
we
didn't know
live, in a,
Steve Harvey was a
baby.
judge.
we live in a great country when
Oh,
Steve
I'll
Harvey
tell
can
you.
be the judge over
Oh.
your case, and it
And
matters.
look, and he's actually
God bless America.
It's common sense driven.
Well, yeah, because it's Steve.
Harvey's
Well,
a
hey,
smart guy.
But hey, oh no, he is.
He's your buddy.
Oh, he is. He was on. Me and him was on Fox and Friends,
I know.
and it was a riot.
Wasn't
I'm
it?
talking about.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, it
Jimmy
was.
Fallon? Which one were you on with Steve Harvey?
I think it was Fox and Friends. It may have been on a night show. I don't know. I think it was on both.
Y'all were just doing the rounds.
I
Jimmy
got-
Fallon, yeah.
I got to watch that.
Oh no. Oh, it was.
There you go.
It was hilarious.
Look,
The best part. Hey,
Look, just like you said earlier. Oh, man.
No, hey,
Come on
You
now.
stink.
Hey, here's
He's
the best,
smiling.
Here's the best part on it. Phil told him, said, "Hey, tell me, Steve, man, you need to come go duck hunting with us." And Steve Harvey, y'all, he's quick. Steve Harvey said, "Let me get this right." He said, "How many of it is y'all?" And he said, "We said 7." And he said, "And that's all 7 of them got shotguns?" He said, "Let's see. 7 white guys with 7 shotguns, and 1 black man is gonna go out in the woods with you 7 men." He said,
Oh,
We
Steve Harvey.
laugh. Hey, no, but that guy's right.
oh,
He's cool as he can be.
oh, he's funny.
He is. He's cool as he can be too.
I
Good
wish
man.
we could somehow slick him, and you end up the defendant on one of his court cases.
That would be
Hey,
fantastic.
oh no, I would love to do it.
I'll suicide right now.
I'm saying
Emotional
I would
distress.
love to do it. So look, he's got some good stuff that he does. You know,
He is funny.
he is. He's hilarious.
He's a funny man. Well, Johnny D, that one took up surprisingly more time than I thought it
Jury
would. You
duty,
wanna-
man. Into Steve Harvey. All right. Well, I'll send us out of here. Look, we didn't, but it was a crazy couple recordings. We didn't take time to talk about Memorial Day until today. And we all talked about the fun we had, fishing, side watching, grit, and all that good stuff. And that is all great. But the reason we have that is because there are men and women who gave their life to fight for a country where you're free to do pretty much whatever you want to do.
And before that, they was a citizen that put everything aside in their life to do what he just said they done. This was just ordinary citizens that gave up their freedom,
Yep.
okay, to fight and die for our freedom. That's why they deserve the utmost respect.
Yep, because they did what Jesus called the greatest that love you can give. John 15:13, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. So to all those out there currently serving or have family serving, we thank you. And to anyone who's had a family member
They gave the
you gave their life in the line of duty, we thank you, because that's the reason we can sit in a room, talk about fishing, talk about hunting, talk about eating, and live the lives we live, because people that gave that
live
price.
this great life we've got.
Amen.
So from the Duck Call Room, we thank you, and we will see y'all next time.
We're out.